So today I'm going to go over just a couple of signs that your business is going to be successful, right? And this is more for people who are starting something. It's either going to be an agency or maybe an e-com business or just something else, right? That you're in the entrepreneurship space and you're looking for this sign, this clarity of, you know what, this thing is going to work. And I'm just going to go over the couple of signs that I've used to make sure that, you know, obviously I'm in the clear. I have clarity on, is this thing going to be successful for me? Am I going to get the results that I want? So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into today's video.
Hey, my name is Wojo. Welcome to my channel. I run a multiple seven-figure agency, so make sure you subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
So number one sign is that you have patience. And I'm not going to sit here and do the Gary V, like, oh my God, eat shit for 10 years. No, okay, that's actually bullshit. You don't need 10 years to figure out if something's going to work. But you need the patience to seek information, implement information, look for results, look at data, look at numbers, look at things in the business. Get inspiration from other people in your space. That is what I mean by patience. Taking the time out to do your research and see what other people are doing. And then obviously taking those things, reverse engineering them for yourself. That is the number one thing that I did in the beginning to make sure that I was successful. I didn't pay for coaching though, but what I did is I looked at what other people were doing in my space. There's other e-com stores like yours. There's other agency owners like you. There's people that you follow like me, and you can copy what works. My landing page that we run all our ad traffic to, it converts. It means that you can use it. Hint, hint. It means that you can use it. And the problem with this is that I say that, but no one will do it because you have a money block, and that's number two. And a limiting belief, which are both the same things. So number two is you need to get rid of your childhood traumas and your limiting beliefs that you don't deserve to make money. And that's also a money block. So the sign that your business is going to be successful is when you can get past all your childhood traumas, all the things that people taught you about money, and just overall, like, all the things you believe about yourself. All of these limiting beliefs that you have set on yourself. Like, I know so many agency owners who could be copying what I'm doing, making $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 a month, but they don't do it because they're like, my parents never made that money. And if I do that, I'm going to be a different person. You know, if I, make that much money a month, my friends are going to leave me. My girlfriend might leave me. I'm going to be hanging out with my friends, and I'm going to have a Maserati, and all of them are going to be driving Toyotas, and they're going to make fun of me. They're going to be calling me a scam. They're going to be calling me this. They're going to be calling me that. There's a lot of limiting beliefs. Also, if I start making more money, I'm going to move out of my hometown. Can I leave all these people behind? Is my family going to hate me? Are people going to think differently of me? And those are things that you have to think about. Those limiting beliefs, those childhood traumas, that you need to get past in really order to make more money. And now the other side of that coin is the whole money block. You deserve to make more money. But someone told you that being rich is evil, that, making money hand over fist is impossible. It's fake. It's only for the big corporations. It's only for people who are rich, that grow into rich families. Or, it's only for people who, know a rich business owner and got a job and got the in on that position. And all these stupid things that, like, people talk about. Like, I never got any of that. I just implemented a ton of shit. I didn't have a lot of friends and a lot of distractions. And that is number three, distractions, right? What are you doing in your personal life? Because what you do in your personal life is going to revolve into your business. Are you sleeping with a lot of women? Are you doing a lot of drugs? Are you doing things that are distractions, right? Are you smoking weed on the porch every night with your boys, right? What things you do personally are going to map to what you do professionally. And that is just one of the most important things that I learned, is that all the people that I knew couldn't stay with me at the top and they deserved to be on the bottom, I had to leave those people behind because they just can't deal with my success. They wouldn't be able to deal with it or be able to even, swallow with the fact that I didn't, right? And those distractions are going to affect your productivity. They're going to affect your clarity, your mindset, the way you move in the business space. Also, distractions make it very easy for you to stop working. That's why I had to move away from New York, because everybody was texting me every single night, yo, let's go to the bar, let's go here, yo, we're going to Six Flags, yo, there's these girls at the beach, man, let's go. Like, there were so many things that I was getting hit up for where I was like, I'm going to the beach every day, I'm drinking 3 beers, I'm doing this, like, and at that time I wasn't even 21, I was underage drinking, I was doing all these, like, it was just like, I was getting distracted by people who were not who I wanted to be. And if you're dating somebody right now, or you're in a relationship, you're even married, I don't care if you're married, by the way. If that person's not mapping to these goals that you are setting for yourself and these limiting beliefs that you want to get past, you have to end the relationship. Just the way it's going to be. And you got to swallow that pill. You want to make more money. You want to be a part of the 1%. You want to make 400 grand or more a year. You got to start sacrificing shit that you thought was going to be beneficial for you. And what I mean by you thought was beneficial is because it made you complacent. And that is another deadly thing. Number 4 is, are you okay spending money? If you're okay with spending money, then you're going to be very, very successful with your business. If you do not get attached to money and you get attached to valuing your time and moving the needle, you will be a lot more successful. A lot of business owners only look at a money amount and they're like, oh, this is all I can afford. It's not all you can afford, it's how can you afford it? Could you call 10 people right now off your prospect list and go close a couple deals and pay for it? Could you go knock on a bunch of doors and go make that money? How are you valuing that angle, mindset, and time, right? I think that a lot of people, that's another example of a limiting belief, is that you think that, if you can't afford it now, you'll never be able to, because it's like a wall. It's really what it is. Now this is number 5. The 5th sign that you're going to succeed with your business, and this is like a really important one. I mean, this is the final one that really helped me break through everything, is being lonely, right? If you're okay being alone and working and really fucking chasing what you want with accountability, then you're going to be very, very successful, right? And that's when I had to make that decision to move from New York to Orlando. I was living in a room in a house with a bunch of college students, and I just fucking worked all day. Everybody used to say to me in the house, hey, like, you want to come out and have some drinks? I'm like, I fucking can't tonight. I got to get this thing done. I got to get this landing page done. This client wants to have a Zoom call at 9 o'clock. And then they'll be like, oh, a Zoom call at 9 o'clock? Like, that's a boundary. I'm like, right now I have to eat shit. And I have to have the patience to know that these things will all align themselves. And I don't want to put a limiting belief that I don't have to work harder right now because I need to get my name out there. And all these things revolve around each other. And you need to understand that. Like, so many people are trying to run a business with the least amount of friction, right? They don't want to do any fucking work. Number 2 is they don't want to put up a lot of money. And number 3 is they don't want to put up a lot of risk. And these are the people who follow my shit and talk shit to me. Like, who the fuck are you? Telling me, you rented this car and you did this and you got all these fake followers and all these things. Like, you're just mad because I fucking did shit that you weren't willing to do. You have limiting beliefs, I don't. That's your problem. And you also, in number 6, and this is the bonus, is that you have to respect people who fucking did what you did not do. Stop hating on people. Stop hating on me because I'm 24 and you're 36 and you got 2 kids and you fucked up and now you're mad and now you're saying how greedy I am because I'm 24 and how I only care about money. I got in the game earlier than you. I did shit better than you. I made better decisions. I was more patient. I didn't have 2 kids. I used a condom. You fucking didn't. And the mistakes and decisions that you make are the consequences you now have to fucking sleep with. My dad always used to say to me, you make these choices, now you have to go sleep in that bed. You make your bed, now you gotta sleep in it. And for all of you out there who are hating on rich people, hating on the world because of shit that you fucked up, everyone's, people go out in public with these fucking signs and do these political fucking rants and all this stupid bullshit. Like, you're not gonna change the world. Because if you think that sitting there with a sign is gonna change anything, then you don't know what power is. You don't know what influence is. You just know what being a robot is. And the same way you look at other entrepreneurs in the space and either give them respect or not, you can always learn one thing from every single person. And if you're not willing to do that, that's why you're poor. That's why you had 2 kids, because you thought that that was what you needed to be successful. You needed to love something. And your partner isn't holding you down, and you got thrown into this shit because you fucked up. You fucked up, and now you have to make better decisions now. It takes mistakes to make better choices. But if you don't learn from the mistakes, then you really can't respect yourself or fucking anyone for that matter. So that is what I really wanted to rant about. I appreciate you guys stopping by this video. I think this one you guys will very, very much enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe as always, and I will talk to you guys in tomorrow's video.